Question for D minor. Who do you think damaged your baby grand? We did that? No? It's Act 3. Is yours different?
No.
No?
No. So answer it again. So there.
Give us a different answer.
That was a new question.
Yeah, really.
I know for a fact Sapphire Knight damaged my piano. I saw her sneaking around the piano earlier today with a cup filled with some kind of liquid. Or it could have been a jar of iced tea. Or it could have been a cup of coffee.
Yeah. Okay. Bartenders will now ask for a final refreshment. And I'll bring out a board and we're going to figure out who did this. I'm going to ask each table who they think the killer is.
So talk amongst yourselves. Let's see if you've figured out who the killer is. Who do you think had something to gain by murdering Daphne Graves?
Do you want to check them and I'll ask the tables?
Oh, yes. We didn't have any food.
How are we doing on time?
Oh, here she is.
Yeah. I saw it there. Fireplace, right?
Give them a little time. We've got plenty of time. I'm looking for food.
I'm guessing we haven't collected very much money tonight.
What's that, Tom?
I'm guessing we haven't collected very much money
No, we
tonight.
haven't, you know. Whatever. That may change out.
Yeah.
I'm looking for dessert. Tom? Tom? Here. Some fruit. I think you're going to need to announce the free will offering. There's not much money in there. It's all okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I took a break for a while, sat in the back, listened to the funny. I just sat in the back for a while, so listened to this funny, I could listen to it. Good.
Right. Yeah, Pat called.
Oh, I was out. Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, everybody, if I could have your attention, please. Good.
Okay,
That'll
more
make it
time,
easier.
More time.
All right, 2 minutes. 2 minutes to solving this crime. Earlier tonight, before everyone arrived, each of the 16 now suspects was given a card. No one knows who the killer was. I don't know. Ashley doesn't know. Only one person knows who the killer is.
I have a really good suspicion.
And that is the killer, obviously. But no one knew. We didn't decide until 3:45 or 4:45 today who the killer was. Everyone had a script that said you're innocent or you're guilty. And they answered accordingly. So, if we could start with table number 1.
2 more minutes.
Can you be alive for 2 more minutes?
I can be alive for 2 more minutes.
Okay. 2 more minutes, and then she's...
What was it? I will destruct.
Self-destruct?
Self-destruct.
The Mission Impossible?
That's what I was trying to think of.
Dun, 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 dun. Martin Landau, Barbara...
We ought to have the Jeopardy song.
When they guess, I'm going to write the table number down, so I might have to ask them for their table number.
I'm going to go in order, 1 through 12. So they just put a comma.
I'm going to write it next to the, yeah, I'm going to
Yeah.
write it.
We're good? I think so.
Yeah, we had a lot of good laughs.
I know. As I say, I listened. I took a break and sat in the back.
Did you hear what Inspector Dino did? He went to the end of the game.
That's wrong.
And my favorite character is either Tony Revolta or Misty Visions. I think they played their parts to the left. Frenchie did too. She didn't get a lot of airtime. You're going to have to go to that other glass you've had at table 4, and there's one at table 6.
I know. I'm going to self-destruct any minute.
All right, it's time to solve the murder. We're going to do table 12. You're going to get a lot of extra time here because I'm going to call you last. We're going to go in order. So table number 1. Who is the killer? One vote for Noah Platter for table 1. Table number 2. We've got it right up here on the board.
Okay, we're going for Tony Travolta.
Table 2 votes for Tony Travolta. Tony Ravolta. Table number 3, your vote, please. Table 3. You're not getting the mic.
Unanimous decision, we decided that the maitre d'.
Another vote for Noah Platter. Table number 4. Your vote, please.
Table 4 can't decide what.
Table 4 wants to send it to a committee.
We're going to check it out pretty soon. However, I'm speaking, so I will say I think it was Dr.
Dr. Stethoscope, table 4. Table number 5, your vote, please. Your vote.
We didn't have a lot of consensus either, but we're guessing
Raven Snow for table 5. Money, 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 money. Table 6, your vote, please. Table 6, Mrs. Withering. Table 7, please. Raven Snow, table 7. Table 8, please. Table 8, Noah Platter. Table 9, please. Noah Platter, table 9. Table 10, please. Noah Platter, table 10. Table 11, please. So it's Noah Snow? Is it Noah or is it Raven? Noah or Raven? Noah Platter, table 11. And lastly, table 12.
We are going with the quiet but resentful nephew, Francis Jellica.
Francis Jellica, table 12. I'm now going to ask all 16 cast members to assemble over by the barn doors. And the cast members will now, one at a time, profess their innocence or guilt. And they'll explain to you why they did or didn't do it. Wanda? 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 Wanda?
Burn it.
Wanda?
We need you to be over by the doors.
You have your
Gotta be
script?
by the doors.
You have to have your script.
So lined up by the doors are all of the possible suspects.
Okay, you good?
Okay? So now each of them will proclaim their innocence if they're innocent, or we will now find out who's guilty. So you can see how everybody voted. Noah? I don't know. They don't like you. They think you did it.
Half the crowd thinks it's Noah Platter.
We had one vote for Tony Revolta. Raven Snow, 2 tables think you did it. Mrs. Withering, 1 table. Of course, Noah had lots. And then there was one for Francis Jellica and one for Seth Oscope. So will you take this down now or move it?
Yeah.
So it's not even spread out evenly between all of the characters. Some of you look more shady than others, I guess. Okay. So, Tom?
Who is ready to proclaim their innocence? If you're ready, step forward.
Ooh, we got one here. Tom, one at a time.
Okay.
Charles. This one, step forward really quick. Go ahead, Scarlett.
Okay. Oh,
She was faster than you, Steve.
yeah, I had the microphone, man.
Thank you.
Daphne took advantage of me when I was a young, naive singer. I came here to set the record straight, but I did not kill her. I am an international pop star and do not need the money she stole. One of us is crying, but it isn't me. Oh, stay forward. Stay forward.
Okay. So don't stop me if you've heard this before. I'm a lover, not a killer. And I solve crimes, nor commit them. The only thing I've done wrong is falling for the lovely Wanda Burnett. Where is she? Where is she? Yeah, where is she? Oh, there she is. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see now. Yes, Daphne Graves did threaten to kill me when I wouldn't report anything bad about the cook. Couldn't do it. But then, perhaps, there was nothing bad to report. Although, if I'm completely honest, her sponge cake was a little on the heavy side.
Who is the next one person to proclaim their innocence?
I guess that would be me. Okay. Look, I've done my job. I came to Daphne Graves' stupid dinner party. You've all spent an evening with me, and I more than fulfilled the conditions of the cereal packet competition, and I did not kill anyone. So if someone could just call me an Uber, I'd like to go home.
Violet?
I know that I have a killer's voice, but I'm no killer. Even Daphne Graves did not match my psychic's prediction. There's no way I was going to let a little thing like the fear of dying stop me from pursuing my dream. So there.
Mr. Walker?
Daphne took a lot of pills that made her say and do strange stuff, like wanting to take credit for my killer Bloody Mary. But she was a harmless, lovable, eccentric, crazy old lady. That really does describe Sandy Joe.
Back in character, please.
Okay. But she was a harmless, lovable, eccentric, crazy old lady in the end. And I wouldn't have laid a finger on her. Mrs. Withering, on the other hand.
What one person is willing to step forward? Misty?
Okay. Oh, thank you. I was upset that Daphne pulled her loan offer, especially since I just paid the deposit. And that was a lot of money. But I knew I could talk her around. I have magic fingers, and she's like putty in my hands when I cut her hair. I was not the one who killed her.
Okay. If I could ask those that have pled their innocence to please move over to the side.
Down there. So fireworks, you got it.
Here?
Just to make.
Is anyone else willing to step forward?
I said Daphne Graves was my friend, and I ain't in the habit of killing my friends. Even if she did send a copy of that film to her journalist friend, I was mad as hell at her for that. But what could I do? Daphne swore she was just trying to help my acting career, and I believe her.
Wanda?
All right. I begged and begged her not to call the police. In the end, she agreed, as long as I gave everything back that I'd stolen and left first thing in the morning after I made her breakfast.
Are you the killer?
Tony.
What?
You know, I don't know about the rest of you. I'm peeved about this whole night. Usually I'm the center of attention, and Daphne goes and gets herself capped and stole the whole show. But anyhow, I did not do it.
And then there were 6.
Daphne is dead. And it is a strange feeling I have. I'm both sad and relieved. And I wish in a way I could say it was me who killed her. But I was not strong enough. Thanks to the killer, I could have a fresh start with someone else's rich husband.
Frenchie?
Daphne Graves was an unenlightened, narrow-minded, mean-spirited human with no soul, and she utterly deserved everything she got. That said, I am a pure, kind being who believes in nonviolence. Much as I would have enjoyed poisoning her, it wasn't me. I'm just glad there's one less dark energy force in the universe.
Okay, for our remaining 5 individuals here, Frenchie, you can exit stage right. For our, okay, we have 4.
Yeah.
Bob is proclaiming his innocence right now.
Daphne Graves was my aunt, and I knew there was time I'd bring her around. I didn't kill her, even if sometimes I might have felt like it. I guess I'll see her on the flip side. Have a good one, Aunt. I never had.
Okay, the remaining 4, I want you to look at each other. Was it him? Was it her? Who wants to?
The prime suspect right here. What do you think? Is it Noah Platter?
Is it the artist, Maya Angelou?
How about the doc? He's a little shady, right?
Traitors!
And lastly, was it the daughter? Mommy dearest? Who wants to proclaim their innocence?
Just because my mom wasn't pleased to see me, and just because she said some terrible things about my dad being a bearded lady, doesn't mean that I was going to bump her off. I just lost my dad and was prepared to accept all manner of shortcomings, which was exactly what Daphne Graves had. So I didn't kill her, but I'm pretty miffed at whoever did.
And then there were 3.
Whoa! Fooled y'all. I take my Hippocratic oath seriously. Do no harm, even if you're slowly driving me crazy. Yes, Stephanie was trying to get to my old exam papers and have them regraded, but I was quite confident. Yes, she did get my old exam papers, but I was quite confident that my second round was tested properly and were corrected properly, and so I'm innocent. So let's get on with this show. I got to check that dead body out.
Speaking of the dead body, could I ask Daphne Graves, please, to come forward? You two want to separate here? I want to put Daphne in between you. That's a photograph. Like I said, nobody knew who the killer was, whether they were going to get the card or not. One of these two individuals got the card. Whoever did not get the card, please take the microphone.
As I've already said, I did not kill Daphne Graves. I was most upset she fired me, but I had planned a rather amusing number of tricks to play during my notice period, which would have worked better had she been alive. If you don't believe me, ask Frenchie Eclair. I was talking with her.
And exactly how many votes did we have for Maya Angelou? Or Michelle Angelou? We had 0 votes. Michelle?
Don't trust the quiet one. Do you know how long it takes to put together an exhibition? The amount of time and energy put into it? I can tell you a lifetime. That old sycophant, she should have choked to death. She was leading me along all the time, I should imagine. There's no way she wanted to fund my exhibition. I've told everyone, my family, my pet lizard, my friend on the internet, Then, when I pushed her for the money, she just told me she'd never fund an exhibition of that rubbish. Oh, the humiliation. What would Eddie Lizard think? When I confronted Daphne in the VIP lounge, she just laughed. And she told me she could find an artist anywhere. So I stormed out and put the poison on her plate. The title for my exhibition is Stranger Than Life Sculptures. Anybody want an autograph before the police come?
I'd like to give a special thank you to Janet Kotz. This was her vision. She put this together, so let's give Janet a big round of applause. Also for the shop that strategically built our gangplank downstairs without anyone knowing what it was for. We appreciate them very much. All of our cast and crew. Everyone worked really hard. There were a lot of meetings put together. Special thank you for Jan Hansen, who did all the name tags for everybody, her calligraphy. We now ask that you enjoy beverages and conversation, and you may disembark at your leisure.
After one more announcement, I would like a big hand of applause for Donna and Tom, who wrote the entire script.
We actually took 2 murder mystery games and combined them. Some of the characters up here tonight were the actual character from the game. Tony Revolta. That was Murder at the Disco. And Mrs. Withering was in another one where it was Lord Heathbridge or Leithbridge killed at a mansion with a candlestick.
So we changed names, added a few characters, wrote some stuff, and then we would read it and reread it and reread it and reread it. So if you haven't seen us for about a month or so, that's what we've been doing.
Thank you, everyone, for coming. It was a fun night.
Oh, remember, please, that we do have a Goodwill basket for the liquor, the wine, the Prosecco, whatever, and we certainly would appreciate any donations to go towards the cost of that. Stay as long as you like, chat, enjoy yourself, drink as much as you want. And thank you for coming.
We were going to follow the positive